Aloha and good day, friends and yogis. I'm Nicole Spirit. I'm super grateful to be here with you right now. Thank you so much for choosing this video. Let's do a nice little yoga and qigong just to get our day going. We're going to start our class standing, so make sure you're wearing something comfy and welcome. I'm so grateful. Put your feet underneath your hips. Root them down a little bit, sink your tailbone just a little tiny bit, bend the knees. Notice your posture. See if you can bring your shoulders up, back, and around. Let your sternum sink just a little bit. And notice your chin. Make sure it's not tucked down or hiked up. You want to almost feel like there's a hook on the top of your head gently pulling you up. Let's have a happy warm-up today. We're just going to start with some silk reeling. We take our hands and we're going to make some silk. So pulling the fabric and threads out of the beautiful silkworms. We're going to open up our fingers, spiral the hands around. And whatever day it is today, can you put the word aloha in front? It's an aloha Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you haven't already, go the other way. You're really going to reach and pull with your fingers. Breath is nice and smooth and deep. Then we're going to gently come back to center and we're going to open up through the elbows. So we're going to bring the hands together and then open wide. So your elbows stay where they are, the upper arms. And when your hands are out, you flex them back. So palms towards each other and then flex out to the sides. And breathe. Chi means energy, gong means skills, yoga, the union of the body and the breath and the mind. Come back to center, go the opposite direction, same thing. When the palms come together, the backs of the hands, the wrists are folded, and then when the hands go out to the side, they press out. So you're getting this like animation in your hands, you're opening things up. Good. Relax. Then we're going to do some shoulder circles. I want you to pick up your hands and feel the arms move as well. Just feel those scapula going up, back, and around, opening up not only your shoulder blades, but your shoulders, your arms, your forearms, and then go the other direction. So today we have a mantra. The mantra is, I am happy. And I want you to think if that's true, and I want you to access that aloha spirit and see if we can find that resilience. Wherever you are, come back, do a couple more circles to the back. Wonderful. And then we're going to gently pause. Hands on the hips. Let's do some upper body circles. So keep your waist nice and still. And just feel this effect of opening your body from the top down. Then we go the other direction. So whatever you're noticing right now, just see if you can come to a place where you can say at some point today, I am happy. Come back to center. Now we're going to make it more animated. We can keep the hands on the hips or relax, and I want you to really feel this big circle so that when you're reaching to one side, you notice the side open. When you go back, you feel this opening in the front, side, and then the back open. So like you're getting this big, big circle. Feel the difference of just noticing your upper body circling compared to your hips circling around as well. Might feel a little weird, go the other way. And you might slow it down. You might be like, okay, this feels really good on this one side. It's opening up through my stomach, helping me release some anxiety. Notice if your toes are clenching, relax that. And then come back to center. Good. Then we're going to bring our hands onto our knees, and we're going to make some knee circles. So just circling a couple times in one direction. See if you can maybe smile, create an inner smile that then translates to an outer smile. Go the other way. And then you might notice the outer smile transferring into your organs. Breathe them into the different parts of your body. See how you're feeling. Good. Separate the feet now, and we're going to do circles inwards. And then go out Wonderful. Come up to standing, and then we're gonna balance on one foot, send the right foot out, and just circle through the ankle. Open up the toes, get that nice space between all the bones, pointing and flexing, and then go the other way. If this is too much, just leave your toes on the floor. And breathe. Remember, a 7 count inhale and a 7 count exhale equals the parasympathetic nervous system taking over. So that's your rest and digest functions. Go the other side. Plant your right foot, bring up your left, and circle around. And breathe. And the Aloha Spirit, we remember what the word aloha means. It has 5 separate words that make up the actual word aloha. Go the other way with your foot now. So akahi is kindness. Lokahi is unity. Come back. Olu olu is agreeableness. Ha'aha'a is humility. And the last A is a honui, which is perseverance, patience. We're going to bring our arms by our sides. We're going to do those 4 ha breaths now, where we bring our arms up. Big inhale. Picture a caterpillar turning to a butterfly. And we make the heart healing sound on the way down, the ha breath. It's also known as the breath of life. One more. Good. And then we're going to separate our feet about shoulder width apart. Bend your knees just a little, tuck your tailbone slightly, and we're going to swing our arms, opening the door of life. So start to soften your face. Let your hands make a little gentle contact with the belt channel of the body. And you're going to give yourself a nice twist, and it's really up to you how far you twist. You can go really deep and look over your shoulder. You can keep your head a little bit more neutral. And another variation is just keep your head looking straight forwards and feel your chin come right under your shoulder. Your shoulder come right under your chin. Do that every time. It's all good. Let's do a couple more. And we're opening up the Mingmen, which is known as the door of life in the center of the body, right in the center of your body. So it's not more in the front or more in the back or the sides. It's right under the belly button in the center, center, center of your universe. Good, slow it down, come back to center. And now we do a fun little thing called spinal cord breathing. So we're gonna take our arms, holding a little baby bird or mouse, just making sure that we're cradling it gently before it's ready to go out into the world. And then we're gonna bring the elbows in, round the spine, and then we're gonna stand back up, maybe arch just a tiny bit. So the exhale would be to come down, and the inhale is to come up. So just like this implies, imagine your whole spinal cord is breathing here. It's opening up. You're enjoying this beautiful stretch. Exhale down, inhale to come up. You can reverse that. Let's do a couple more. And a little variation that's fun is go to the side. So next time we come down, go to the side. Do 3 pulses and then come to center. 1 pulse in the center, then go to the side 3 times. Smile, breathe. Notice that aloha spirit, that joy for life, and then come back to center. Last 2 in the center. Exhale and come back up. Wonderful. Release your arms, and then we're going to step the feet just a little bit wider apart, and we're going to move the body like a river. So bring your hands onto your thighs and lead with your hips. So feel your hips, then your whole spine following, and then your head and neck at the end. So see if you can just visualize what that might feel like to move the body like a river. And breathe. Good. The hips are driving the action. And then we pause, come back to hands on the thighs, and we'll just drop that left shoulder down. Look up and over your right shoulder. Come back to center. I'm definitely getting more. I'm feeling that chi, the energy wake up. Come back to center. One more time each side. Do you have any goals for the day? Maybe this is your goal, just to do one little video. Let's roll up, come back to center. Bring your feet hip width apart, lift your arms overhead, picking cherries. We're gonna imagine that we're grabbing for the cherries in the tree. We've let the little mousie or the little birdie go. Maybe it's a hummingbird that just needed a bit of rest. Good, you're gonna feel this nice stretch in the side body. Then you're gonna come to stillness and you're gonna reach for your wrist with one hand. You're gonna pull up and over, up and over. You can even lift the opposite foot. Just feel this gorgeous stretch in the right side body, opening up the liver, releasing anger, coming into your vitality or joy for life. Let's switch. Take hold of your other wrist, lift up and over. And then again, you can accentuate by lifting the opposite foot. And we're opening the stomach and spleen side now, coming into our good recreation. Good, come to center and release the arms. One last direction for the spine, like a swaying tree. We're gonna sway forwards and back. I call this one palm tree. And you wanna make sure you don't crunch your spine. So just place your hands gently at your low back. And coming forwards. Enjoy your breathing. Excellent, then come to center, and we're going to do one little flow in QiGong called Embrace the Tiger, Return to the Mountain. So first we start by just placing our hands over our belly. We're gonna inhale right into our hands. Feel that energy sinking to that door of life we were talking about. It might take a little bit of time, a couple of breaths, to really just allow your hands to move. The inhale, your belly puffs up, your hands float out. I like to visualize a reservoir, almost like the most beautiful lake with the most beautiful pebbles or crystals. And when I breathe into this area, it feels like the water is settling in the lower belly. And you might use that metaphor of visualizing a pond or an elixir field, a crystal field. They even sometimes call it the energy bank account. And you're taking in your energy of vitamin O. Good. So next we're going to stand in Wuji, which is an emptiness posture, just really feeling the highest state of nothing. So your hands are going to float out in front of you. Fingers are open, almost like there's little marbles in between, just making space for all the chi, the life force energy to move around between your bones, into the fascia, into the tissues, into all of the tendons and ligaments, just getting in there. And it's almost like your hands are buoyant on two big bodies of water, that pond or that energy we were talking about. So your knees are just slightly bent, your feet are facing forward, especially that second toe. And you're just gonna sink your tailbone slightly, so that actually causes the knees to bend. Then just noticing your whole body, maybe take the shoulders up, down, and back. Just settle through the shoulders. The sternum settles just a tiny bit. And notice your chin again. You wanna make sure it's not up, it's not down, it's just back slightly, as though that little hook on top of your head is keeping you suspended effortlessly. And as you feel this nice position with your body, let's just think about doing a gentle QiGong flow. So we're going to bring the hands together in front, making a chi ball, an energy ball. And the first thing we're going to do is sweep the hands out to the sides. Then gently we bring the hands back together. The backs of the hands start to come towards each other, elbows drop, and get to your chest. And then we're going to push that energy ball just out in front. Then we're going to open up, make a big circle, and come back to that original ball of energy. So feel here for a moment. Then we're going to push the hands out again. Come back up, the backs of the hands together, elbows drop. Gently push out in front of you. And then make a nice big circle all around. Come back to that chi ball. Let's add the breath. We exhale. Inhale, palms float up, backs of the hands together, elbows down. Inhale, push out. And then exhale, make a nice big circle. Inhale to the chi ball. Exhale, float out. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, push the ball forwards. Inhale, open up, make your ball again. Come back to start position. Exhale, float out. Inhale, float up together. Elbows drop. Push the hands out in front. And then big energy ball all around you. With the breath, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, push the hips back a little bit. Inhale, stand up a little bit. Exhale, sink back with the hips, hands float out. Inhale, hands together, stand up. Inhale, push out. Exhale, make a big circle. I got a little flooper there. Last one. Exhale out, inhale back up. Exhale, hands forwards. Inhale, big circle. Beautiful. Now we're going to bring our hands over our belly. And we're going to breathe back into that lower dantian or elixir field and gently visualize, sink your awareness and intention into your hands. This is called bamboo in the wind. And now we just finish our practice, settling things down. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Gentle smile on the face. Let's finish things off, circling clockwise with the hands up the right, across the middle and down the left, going in this circle that mimics digestion. Good, connecting earth, connecting our heart, and connecting our mind, our wisdom. Settle, big breath, and then let your hands go with a sigh. I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember your mantra, I am happy. Happy Aloha Monday.